something about Treasure Hunt and with Lucia and go to Treasure Hunt, okay? This is a friend of mine, is Pedrita Parker, that is a very well-known illustrator. In Spanish is pinta monigotes. That's like, how is in English pinta monigotes? ¿Cómo? Monkey painter? Sí, pintamonas. Sorry. Okay, with all of you, Pedrita Parker.
Okay, I change you. This is a broken one. Hey, thank you all for coming. And I don't know how to put this in the screen. Do you know how to do it, Roger? So this is my presentation. Oh, it asked me for the keyword, the secret keyword of Roger. Is your computer, said Roger?
No, it's my computer. I have 2 days that I not say this computer. Okay. Okay.
Yay. Thank you. I don't know.
Sorry.
Nothing.
Don't touch nothing. Okay, I'm coming here and work.
It's not working there.
Just a minute.
If it's esto, si está bien enchufado, a ver si está bien conectado.
Quitar directamente.
Sí, ¿no?
Vale.
Yo nomás que lo probé aquí a ver si va bien, es que nadie ha venido. Hi. Hey, we got it. Yay. Thank you. Okay, so this is me, and this is me too. And my name is Estefania Martinez. I'm an illustrator, but I'm also Pedrita Parker, which is more cool because it's my nickname. The name of my presentation is Work Hard and Have Fun. And because I truly believe this quote, like if you wanted to do it, you will find a way. And if you don't want to do it, you will find an excuse. And I really love what I'm doing. And I'm really passionate about it. And I'm going to talk about that. So, yeah, this is me again. As we were saying before, like my name, Pedrita, and I'm an illustrator. And since 2013, I work as an entrepreneur, self-employed businesswoman, illustrator, CEO. I do a lot of stuff in my own company, which is Pedrita Parker. And just in case you were wondering, of course, it comes from Spider-Man. And, and I'm kind of a comic nerd, of course, so I really like, thank you. I really like to have a double personality. That's why I was friend of Roger, you know, like I need a psychologist, you know, so so because of these two personalities, this is like me, and then I have my own personality when I draw. I draw since I was little. In case you don't know what that is, you know, it's of course it's Elmo. It's obvious. And since I was little, I began to realize that I really love this, you know, like, and maybe I can get some candy sometimes when I do it. So I was like, well, maybe if I do a drawing, I get money for this drawing. My parents had a restaurant, you know, and I used to draw in this paper that you put on the table for food. And I drew and I put it there so customer would see it. And it's like, oh, what a nice picture. And I was like, it's like 5 cents before, you know, but after that, you know, because of it was demanding a lot. So I was like, that's €1, you know. So yeah, basically, like I really liked it. And I think at that age, I realized I could maybe get something in exchange. Not only like economical, of course, you know, candy was not economics. It was just, I loved it. And well, I arrived to high school, and that's like the dark spot in my life. Uh, you know, like you're a teenager and people begin to ask you, like tell you stories and like, you don't know how to draw, you are not cool anymore, you know, drawing is not cool. So I decided I was not going to draw anymore. And it's really funny because when I go and give talks to kids in schools, when you ask them when they are little, which one here can draw? And all of them will raise their hands. And the more you get into like in high school or like they grow up, you begin to ask, and they said they will point at the person that draws. It's funny. It's like, who can draw here? And they will be like, that guy. And it's funny because we all know how to draw, but sometimes we feel embarrassed of the things we do and we don't want to share it to the world. And not only about drawing, you know, about everything we do. And so this is kind of like my background. I'm not BFA, you know, like I'm not in fine arts or anything like that. I'm a journalist. I work as a photographer for a long time. Then I'm EMFA in media arts in 3D animation, actually, in USA. And then I finished my PhD in communication and music. My focus was on remix. So yeah, I'm like this person, you know, like pretty crazy about all the things that I do. And at that moment in the US, I thought, oh my God, you know that it's a really nice moment to go back to Spain. And maybe like 26% more of the population was unemployed. So I thought it was a really good moment to go back. And so when I came back, and when I was in the US, I was teaching in university. I was not drawing. As I said before, I stopped drawing. And I was trying to find my way here to be like a teacher, a professor at the university. And couldn't find a job. And I began to get like really stressed and really worried about it, about my future. And, you know, like being an entrepreneur began to be like trendy here. So I was like, oh, maybe I can have my own business, but I need a big idea. But that idea never came. And I had a big surgery, you know. I was about to lose a kidney. And in that moment, my husband, which is here, and is also my partner in business, and gave me that crown. And he says, you know, because I was like on Christmas, having a hard time, and he's like, I'm going to translate you. It says, he gives me the crown, and I'm like, okay, so Queen Freckles orders that you give me candy. And basically, what happens with Queen Freckles, it kind of began on my main character that make me kind of famous online. I draw myself like having this hard time, like drawing with my pajamas and that crown. And it says, the more stones I will find in my way, the bigger I'll build my castle. And people in Spain feel identified a lot with that. And, you know, that hard moment that we all were living at that moment, I think, not only me. And so I just shared that moment with the positive twist in my Facebook page. And what happened, I actually didn't expect it. And, yeah, people really, really love that image. And I realized that I had a style that I didn't know that I had. And I kind of begin to draw again and show it to the world. So that's how Queen Freckles was born. This girl basically says things like, sleeping isn't hard. The hardest thing is to, like, you know, stand up and go to work. And, or, you know, dreaming isn't hard. Like, the hard part is to stand up, you know. And you have to know how to be cool even when you just woke up. Of course, she loves sleeping, like me, as you can see. And yeah, again, this is kind of say, like, these are my plans for the weekend. And so basically what I began doing was sharing things that happens to me, and people begin to feel identified with it. And I was surprised about it. I really like sleeping, and I really like eating. So yeah, basically this is a candy saying, yeah, from now on I'm going to live in your bed. And of course he's dancing because he's happy. And today says, I promise you a crazy night of carbs. You know, if you want to eat pizza, you know, Friday night. So, yeah, food talk to me. So I have to draw them like that. We have to talk about that, Roger. And of course, it has like tragic consequences, you know? Like after that, I have like trousers and say like, hey, do you remember me? I'm that pair of jeans that didn't fit at all and you decided to buy, you know? So, and then I have these scenes of people that I hate in silence. You know these people that is like, I'm not working out. My stomach is just locked because I'm overstressed, you know? And you're like, in that case, I hope someday it opens and it eats up all your family, you know? So, and, you know, a lot of like women talk, like this one, you know, like, oh my God, I can't believe you didn't say anything about being pregnant. How far along are you? And she's like, I am not. This is a white t-shirt, bitch. You know? So that happened like, well, I'm pregnant now, actually. So that's 4 months pregnant now. I'm going to be a mom. That guy is guilty. So yeah, like next one would be like, you know, Queen Freckles on the beach, like saying, these are not freckles, these are plus points for me, you know. And it's all about like empowering and also women, and I think that's why people like really liked it. And it says, this one says, I'm already in that age that half of my friends are pregnant and half of my friends didn't remember what happened last night. I passed from that half from the other one like in a few weeks. So even when I do what I wanted, and I still do it, at this moment I begin to wonder, you know, if I could really work doing this, you know, drawing. And I made these two questions to myself because these drawings begin to get successful online, and I begin to realize I can work doing this. And I said, how? First, what do my fans want, my followers? And two, can I give it to them? So all my followers proposed me to open an online store. I had no idea how to do it, but I kind of read online and I knew that I can open like an online store for free with 6 products, so I did it. And I make this picture with my phone. And it was free, so I decided to give it a try. And that's how a few years ago, for my graphic adventure as an illustrator, like, and founder of this brand, which is Pedrita Parker, like, started. That's the way it started. And that's me, like, selling the products in Malaga. And that's me preparing the first products. And I always remember this with, you know, like, it's kind of heart-touching for me because it was my beginning and it was not so far away. It was like a few years ago, but still like feels so far. And yeah, and I love my crown, as you can see at the beginning, so much. And for my first store of 6 prints and 6 cards in like December 2013, we evolved because now we're a team to our current e-commerce, which was born in October 2014, and we have all these products, all with my designs. That looks like this, thanks to my husband. And my illustration now are placed in all this product, not only paper, also like mugs, bag, cards, also have like limited edition t-shirts, you know, and our planner this year, which has this claim, the cover, it says, fight like a girl. Because, you know, girls, we are strong. And of course, as you may think after this talk, you know, like my normal day in the office is like this, you know, like I have magic elves, like preparing everything for me. Like everything is mostly paid. I don't have to worry about like, you know, bills or anything like that. And basically, it was like this a year ago. In May 2015, I was in charge of everything, which means I was in charge of not only the creative side, which is the part that I'm passionate about, but about other things that I was not passionate about at all, like billing, payments, budgets, contracts, and shopping, and I hate it, or stock logistics, or, you know. So basically, the part of the pencil was supposed only to be my part, but I was in charge of everything I felt really sad sometimes. And I got that puppy also that gave me like a lot of gifts during all the day. So yeah, it was like really entertaining. So this was pretty much a daily nightmare, even when it was my dream job. And because most days I was not able to grab a pencil. But in May 2015, actually, after we met Roger, I don't know if you talked to him or something, but he decided to quit his job in a business, in an online commerce, and begin this adventure with me. And so yeah, love makes you silly. And, and it says here, sharing plate sometimes is cool, but sharing dessert, not. Okay? So if anytime you go have dinner, please, your couple has to order another one, because you can eat 1.5, but not half, So yeah, my husband and me, we stopped being just partners in love, and we started being partnered in business, and I love that. And our team was like this. It was like, it's not too bad, like double. I doubled my team, and we did all this together. And yeah, the hardest part for me was to learn to delegate. Because when it's something so personal, something that you're so passionate about, and you feel like you're a kid, it's so hard to give it apart to another piece of the tart, of the pie, to another one, It's like, it's my pie, And, but once I learned how to do it, it finally gave me some free time to draw again. So yeah, that's like my muse, my sexy muse, and I'm saying, can you be a little bit more sexy, please? So, and it's also because I had more time to draw, clients begin to knock on my door. So this is for Coca-Cola in Spain. This is for Vélez Málaga. In Málaga, it was in all the train stations in Spain. This was for Aquarius. It's also a drink. This was for Beefeater. This was for AENA. It was with Young Promotion. And this was for IKEA this year. This was for the National Beer Association. Good. There was a glasses that I painted for like a limited edition of eyewear for glasses that we made in Malaga too. And even I got time to draw the things that I don't sell, that I do for my own, for being happy about what I do. Because it's a really pleasure to draw just for the hell of it, Like sometimes you don't have time just to draw for the hell of it, to get dirt in your hands. So I did all these things just for me. And also I published 2 books, and spoiler alert, I'm already in the 3rd one. It's about breakups, so if you have any story, I'm interested. And and also at the time, Javi and I begin to realize that maybe working and living together was too much. So last October, the 2 of us moved to a brand new office, which is this one, pretty cool. And even when sometimes it can look the opposite from the outside, we go step by step enjoying the path. Like we do everything like really, really slowly, enjoying the way. And since April, we have some brave people joining our little but fierce team. And according to our company, we only hire beautiful people, who knows how to enjoy life and food. So yeah, this is how they look when they are working. Javi and Tania and Maria. Miguel, and of course, this is Mindy. It's really important in the business company. This is Tania. Pink Fashion is a number magician. Basically, it's the girl who makes magic with numbers, and I don't have to worry about bills anymore thanks to her. She's also our professional hand model. We do everything, basically. Like, I take the pictures of the products, and Javi takes care of all the client customer, right? And also about like the online store. And yeah, Tanya also that like customer client, and also makes bills and payments and all that stuff. And this is Christy, which is our elf in chief. in the magic warehouse. She's the one that makes like all the orders every single day, like go home to the people that order. And this is Maria, which is our mailing queen and Hamon lover, and helps us with all the online marketing related, like campaigns and everything. But basically, every time that I design a product, because I'm the person that is in the creative side, I always ask all of them like to give their opinion and like to be part of it. And that's what I was saying before in the activity we had with the cubes, that I think I actually underlined the words family, team, and fun. And I think it's really symbolic because it's basically how I feel. Like I have a lot of fun working, and I feel like my team is part of my family. Miguel, which is our webmaster. And of course, this is Mindy, that says like, you don't paint anything without me. She's actually like the true boss. And since she was a puppy, she kind of grew up with us. So it's kind of funny to take a picture of her every year to see how she grows with us. But even when our family has been growing up, we keep being faithful to our core, which means like designs full of love and shameless. And I think that's kind of the key. Like we all share this kind of passion and like core feeling. And I draw again, and I finally do what I enjoy doing. But I think that is the key of my business, that I still work on this. Because at the end, everything reduces to this, do what you love, unless it is eating. In that case, stop. And this is what we have in our office. And it says, like, if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. And I think that's what I want to share with you. Like, every time you do something, if you're not having fun, maybe you're doing it wrong. Or maybe you have to change doing what you're doing, or you're doing it in the wrong way. I wanted to show it a video of how much fun we have, but I think we are running out of time, right? Or no? Are we okay? Yes. So I will. Basically, it was a video of us. It's really okay. It's a making of our T-shirts, and as you remember, this girl was our mailing queen, like the girl in charge. How long is it? It's 2 hours. Oh, we are in like 66 out of 80. So, but it's really fast, I promise. Like 5 more minutes, is okay? Yes. Sorry. Hey, I started late. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. I don't know where is my video. Someone close it. Here. Sorry. Okay, it's like I'm gonna put just a part of it. So okay, so we don't spend like the whole time. Oh, it doesn't have like sound, but basically the music is like girls just want to have fun. And these are our models. This is my cousin that came just to help. And these are our girls in the making of the T-shirts for the photo. And I just recorded this with my camera. I was taking picture and recording a little bit, so it's not really good quality. But we love so much, and I decided that we have to make this like a video. Because, yeah, that's basically what we do every day. Like, we have so much fun that I can really say this, like, being really happy about it. I'm very, very proud about it. So that's basically it. I just wanted to show it, and they are not professional models, even when they are very beautiful, because I told you, we hire only beautiful people. But let's continue. Okay, so my advice, I guess, I'm new at being boss, but my advice is like ask for help, because it was really hard for me to do it, to ask for help. But sometimes we forget that we only have 2 hands. And only 1 brain, and you need to ask people for things that you don't really know and you don't understand. And the impossible really easily becomes possible thanks to that. And I know it's really cheesy, but it's completely true. And I call these people my flock. You know, when birds flies alone, they can get lost, but on the way easily, get discouraged. But when you fly inside a flock, they give you like energy and strength to continue all the way along. And this is my flock, all my friends, my family. My mom was the first one to like helping me in the warehouse. My dad like was teaching me how to like prepare the first boxes for the max. And my cousin, every time that we need to make pictures, she comes and like help us. Javi, like basically drop everything to come and join me and being here. It could be a suicide, but it turned out good. And yeah, this is my aunt, my uncle, sorry, my cousin, my mom, and Javi in our first warehouse. And yeah, sometimes my vlog also gets creative, you know. And they totally believe we're gonna begin to be rich at some point, you know. But today is not that day. Today we have to work a lot, and it is not easy. I've sacrificed my time of sleeping, that I miss it so much, and time for being with my friends and family. But I'm really happy. I was saying that, and I cannot stop repeating because it's true. I have tons of fun, and I'm really happy doing what I do. So when people ask me how I've done this, I usually put this face because I basically try to do my job the best I can. I have a lot of mistakes, but I fall and I stand up and I continue doing it. And always, as I said, having fun with it. So the trick then, never give up to your stupid, stupid dreams. I think that's also another really good quote. And also dreaming big, even stupid dreams, because your dreams have no expiration date. Just breathe in and keep reaching them. So that's it. Thank you so much.
Okay, no questions. Pedrita, no, the video, sorry. No questions. We have only first line, please don't die.
Sorry.
Only have 5 minutes to talk about the next activity. The first one is when